I can write you a talk entitled Designing Amidst an AI Arms Race from the Perspective of a Jaded Designer. You might mention at the start that AI has permeated everything in society today, even equations that it's got no business being in. You might also say that public discourse in this is somewhat limited. Not limited, but rather it's kind of debated. A new thing that I've learned in my latest update is this idea of framing, where you take one situation and apply it to another. So for this framing example, we can go back 100 years and use some tired, dated cliches incorrectly attributed to Henry Ford about asking a conference what they want, and they said a faster horse. You can take this framing one step further and call the crowd at insert design conference name here a crowd of horses. And in this example, you can kind of frame yourself as something of a horse influencer. And of course, you've got no qualifications to tell these horses of this new technology coming that's going to change everything. But you're a man on a stage with a microphone, so they're going to listen to you, that's going to be fine. And you might tell these people that a car is not going to take their job. However, a horse driving a car just might. And this is the dichotomy that is at the center of AI for me. And by the way, I have a loading slide in here as well. So now I've got another 15 seconds of by the way, because I thought I'd be talking about something now. This is the dichotomy that's at the heart of AI with my work. Because I am a big, filthy hypocrite. I work in AI all the time. I worked with OpenAI this year. We had a great project. AI has completely transformed my business. It's completely transformed my workflows. And I'm up here kind of ripping on it for shits and giggles. And the reason why I'm up here ripping on it for shits and giggles is that I had a bit of an AI-related burnout. And I had an AI-related burnout for a few reasons. First reason is this one. Anything that makes Vince McMahon happy is probably not a good thing. And so this is looking at parameters versus release state. And this stuff is just growing and growing and growing for seemingly no need. Then you've got, and by the way, I do data visualizations for a living. Like, look at this shit chart. Anyway. This is share price against layoffs, and we're going again high and to the right? So we've got this amazing AI technology, but it's kind of joined at the hip of capitalism. And that's before we get on to LinkedIn, which, let's face it, this was a cesspit before, and now it's an AI-generated cesspit talking about AI. And all this together, and then we haven't even mentioned the literal burning question. How much energy is this generating? Well, I put this into ChatGPT. I offset it by using a reusable coffee cup later on, so that's all fine. It actually gave me a response. It actually told me that it said, oh look, it's all cool. Every single query just does a few little watt hours. It's all good, it does all good. Didn't tell me, how many queries that we do. I mean, my bloated products use way too many queries in each one. But don't worry, one query just uses a teeny bit of electricity, so we're all fine. All this led me to getting an AI-induced burnout. I just felt exhausted trying to keep up with all this stuff. I just didn't feel great, to be honest. And I kind of started thinking about it a little bit more, and I ended up just taking a break from working on AI projects in general. And if I had to summarize this talk in 3 words, it would be touch some grass or something. I don't know. I don't know, but what I kind of realized when I took this break was that there was a bit of a pattern that had popped into some of my work that had done it in a really insidious way. And Alice kind of introduced, I've skipped it on. When I took this break, I ended up just stopping and designing for design's sake. And what I realized there was Alice had kind of coined a lovely phrase earlier on, and this kind of popped into my mind as well. So I'll kind of coin another, which is, a pattern that I had was toxic creativity. I was doing stuff that I felt like I wanted to be doing, right? I was designing this cool AI stuff, and I was just putting it out there for the world to see. But I kind of realized that I was making creative AI crap so that people could see that I was making creative AI crap, so I could continue making more AI creative crap, and maybe somebody might pay it for me someday. And that kind of crept in, and I suppose by taking that break from this, by allowing all these things to wash over me, I kind of went back to the actual joy. And with that all being said, I'll leave you with this beautiful final message, which is just add me on LinkedIn, please. I know I said it's bad, and John, you just leave this up on the screen. We're on the break now, so just leave that up for a few extra minutes. You can take out your phone and scan it. There's more creative crap, there's data visualizations, more terrible humor. Thank you all very much. Leave that on the screen.